evolution of mass consciousness of all the beings on Earth, not just a few.
Right, and there's what she was talking about earlier is a lot of the child being born or children being born with that third strand activated. A lot of these children are called indigo children or super psychic children, and the majority of children being born now, they say, are indigo children. You know, they have this certain part of their DNA activated, so it gives them these special abilities. You could actually research that, you know, type in indigo children and super psychic children. There's Russian programs where they work with these children for remote viewing, you know, and all sorts of advanced stuff. But bottom line, if you happen to be one of those super psychic children or indigo children, you don't want to sign anything or go with anybody, because once, you know, you sign that, you belong to them. They'll be able to just think and know where you are and know what you're thinking. You know, I've read so many stories from different institutes of people that are in control of these organizations with these children, and it's fascinating what these children are capable of doing.
And what the governments are trying to do is use them for their best interest instead of having them evolve, which you'll see. I think there's an interview with Project Camelot. I forget the guy's name, but he wound up having split personalities because for what they did to him at such a young age in using his powers. You know, it can be used for the good if it naturally evolves and is encouraged to evolve for the good of the being, or if the government's going to use it for their sole purposes, it can actually be detriment to our evolution. Yes, don't go with anybody. Actually try to, if it is your children, don't even let anybody know.
Don't even tell them.
Because you never know how within the society, how they will use your children, or they kidnap so many children, and they take them away against their parents' wishes. And but that's what's happening. Evolution, the DNA is evolving, and it's growing into this new being. And those of us that don't have that third strand, the best that we can do is to evolve our own consciousness, and it will bring us to the point where we will be able to become the new species along the rest of them. And in reincarnation, if we don't get it right this time, we'll come back and get it right on the next.
No, always try again.
Yeah. Oh, again, this is Earth, it's school, and I hear it's the toughest place to be. If you listen to Bob Dean, and his wife is Marcia Schaefer, and very interesting, just to give you a little footnote about that, if you do get into Bob Dean's work, Marcia is a brilliant woman. She was an abductee since she was in the crib, and she's a business consultant, and what she does right now is she consults the businesses as to what to expect, entrepreneurs and in the space programs or anything to do with the space programs for these the upcoming indoctrination with the ETs. So that's her whole counseling as far as business goes. She has another spin on it, and she's presently doing very well, working with many different companies, getting them ready for the opportunities that we're going to have that we've never had, placed before us with the ETs and the space program. So that's very interesting that her and Bob Dean are a couple, and you'll see them on Project Camelot. They're very interesting couple.
Yes, and you check that out. You could just go to YouTube and type in Project Camelot, or you could go to projectcamelot.org. That's the official website. You can check out the video that we're talking about that we showed a clip earlier. Yes, we are actually live, for the people asking on the chat right now. This is a live show. Every Monday at 12 o'clock Eastern, we do this show. And this show is really put here to really educate and awaken you out there. We want to awaken the masses. We want to help, consciousness evolve, and that's why we're here. This is a non-profit organization, and the website esotericcosmos.com. We don't get paid to be here. We're here out of the love of our hearts to help the human evolution along its way. So.
And we're the source of information. So we're a work in progress. We're learning as we go along. As we do the research, we're not in touch with the artifacts. We don't have the pictures ourselves. What we're doing is studying the researchers and all the researchers. We're not perfect. We are not telling you what to think. We're just telling you to open up your mind and do the research yourself. And as you do the research, you will be enlightened and gain the knowledge, and hopefully you'll share some of that information with us, because we want to learn along with you.
Yes, we do. This is, it's just an intellectual conversation. People ask questions. Some people ask very stupid things, and only so much I'm going to listen to or be insulted before you get kicked out of the room. So if you're here to, just cause drama and, get attention, we will kick you out of the room. This is for, people that are serious about, what's going on and spreading truthful information to the masses. We got a question, Rosebud, and I'll let you handle this. It said, what do you think about 2012, maybe for people who don't know our work?
Right. Well, the 2012 has a lot to do with the Mayan calendar, and it's just a point in time where they calculated about the transformation of the consciousness. It could be the planet catastrophically, that planet X, planet Nibiru, or whatever you want to call it, coming into our solar atmosphere and bringing some terrible earth changes. But 2012 is going to be a point. I think it's just a point out there. It's a timeline from the Mayans that is designating that we are going to be shifting our consciousness into more of a universal consciousness of another density, and that would be like the fourth and fifth density. And the transformation of our consciousness means the evolution of the new species, more supreme, more supernatural beings.
Kind of like an upgrade.
Yes, we're being upgraded. So, some people say don't pay attention to 2012. It could be 2017. It's just that it's so close, it's near, and it's coming, and every day things are changing. I don't know, those of you out there are noticing that every single day, if you're not present, something else is changing drastically. If you need to be in the present moment, you need to be able to handle the things that are going on around you, and you need to be able to maintain your own peace, your own state of consciousness to get through this time, because we're entering a period from the Mayan calendar that things are going to be changing